Ebeko ensem foforo mo. Nia tia ne se Ghana ha ade bako a jese ayo how kese yantam krofo kom. Ntitire nkran eyen sase ho nsem land dispute nsase ho man so twen what obi di kontima be botrim wan hwe obi be wo se kan wan hwe yi obi be botuo yaka akontabuo a ababeto abonte nipa awuo efa nsase ho nsem no adaje bebo na ne sente no ababa ya wra ho sempa e masabra ye kasai mpani se sebe pani ntrafie masadua mfo ana sa onya nansenso no wankuna dan kwa mo be na ne chemfo abeka dua nanse adie wo ya ntekuma ntenase entonko tie betenase ama ensase ho manso twen akum nipa akonse do saa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Frankatunima MPP osuru kokrokwa man yokuo no wate asemu ba pro wanukro ya so ye vice president wode atodwa se so be mampani a obeye bibi e dia stop saa de no e dia ya mampani a be de akire se wobehwema enei de ye fra no land tenure system free land tenure system and afei local registration no obey free abeboa nananama hemfo no e masade no etuatwa yankwa omane so na yenkodi nkomo e wo saasem we ho fibra mampani abedi eche Dr. Bawumia de saasemi etutwa no yankwa omane so yan ntie se opani brofo no obeka eti yene ni bedi nkomo no wo potoka semu osi ahene a owo osu ni note aduma a woto so 9 good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How are you?
We are very fine, and we are grateful for joining you on the line this afternoon on our news. We have this story that Dr. Bawumia, the flag bearer of the MPP, has announced that when he gets the nod to become the president of the republic, he will address the land dispute in this country. And we all know the land dispute issue is an issue which is disturbing a lot. And now, if you have heard about this particular story, we want to ask you that what is your view towards the suggestions made by Dr. Bawumia?
Okay, let me first, thanks for having me, and also let me thank your listeners and possibly your viewers. It's supposed to be a welcoming news. And you say my words carefully. It's supposed to be a welcoming news because this should not be an agenda of political talk. Okay?
Very well. Very well.
It should not be an agenda of a political talk that everyone who assumes or thinks that, look, I need a political power, the guns are so weak and all they think about is land. And therefore, anybody will take advantage of what they like to use it to get their votes. It is very unfortunate because it is not only Dr. Bawumia that will be talking about releasing when he gets the nod. He will be releasing land that belongs to the stools or probably government have no use that has been acquired by states. He's not the first person to say this. We should remember that late President Atta Mills used that and also came to power and released some lands. But at the end of the day, when the lands are released, you don't even see the lands which were released, and you cannot even talk of or prove with an evidence that these are the lands which were released and it has benefited the people that it was released for. So what are the programs and the measures that are placed on the releases? Those ones, no, we don't know about it. So it is no longer a welcoming news in political circles, especially when it's becoming a campaign talk. It is no longer useful.
Very well.
What we'll be expecting is that if they are claiming that, in fact, he's already in power. Let me put it that way. He's already in power. He is the vice president. He could equally advise the president. Or he should give us a blueprint, a proper blueprint, per what he has experienced in government. And listen carefully. He should give us a blueprint per what he has experienced in government
Yes,
and
sir.
also in the past governance. Okay, that's okay. Lands that were released or were released to the schools. This is how it went. This is how it was managed. And therefore, because it didn't go to the benefit of the people to be pointed out to the credit of the successive government, let us do it properly this time. So I would advise that if it's a welcoming news, if they want to give our lands to us, yes, of course, they are sitting on our lands. They acquired the lands and today it's becoming private people's properties. You understand? They are breaking down school or state lands. And even if it is a state land, the state acquired it for the purposes of me and you to benefit. And now it is becoming a private ownership. People are acquiring certificates of ownership and titles on this land, this supposed public land. Therefore, it is not a big deal. If they claim they want to give our lands to us, it should not be just a rhetoric. It should not just be a campaign message. They should give us a blueprint. This is how we have decided. This is how we're going to give it out. And it will not just come in the name of the stool, but it will have to be money to benefit the people. I am a chief. Okay? I'm the kingmaker for soup. I understand when the land, they said they want to give us our land, I will not just jump in the air and just be celebrating. If the land will not, probably people will be just, politicians will connive with some chiefs in some lock-up rooms to release the land.
Very
and then
well.
at the end of the day, it goes back to the same people.
Okay,
those are not a welcoming thing.
You've spoken a lot, well appreciated. But let me establish this. You first of all mentioned the fact that Vice President Dr. Bawumia is actually in government, and therefore he's able to, submit decisions. What if the decisions are not taken? That is just by the way. He has laid this principle down that he's going to digitalize the free land tenure system. Also, he's going to register. There's going to be a free registration of the lands. Let's be specific with these issues he raised. Don't you think that when there is this free land tenure system being digitalized, and also when we make the registration of the lands free, don't you think that this burden and this whole dispute that arises as a result of this land encroachment, all those things will minimize or even will be nipped in the bud?
I think the implementation of the three sets of land registration, okay? What do you call it? When you are registering the land, you go to commission, then you go to survey, commission, and then title. The survey, commission, and title, we were here when we were told that these three places are going to be put together. That if you want to do search, you will get all these things at once. I think it was during NPP's time that it was implemented. Let me ask you, is it working the same today? It is not working as they promised. Okay? The reason why it was implemented, it is not working the way they said it. So please, what we are saying is that it should not be a rhetoric. Whatever he has claimed he wants to do can be a welcoming thing. You understand? But until it is implemented
well
to the benefit.
Okay, very well.
To the benefit of the people, and we can see and have evidence of such, then we can boldly say, let's take it. If these three sectors of registrations were able to be done well, okay, and we can have proofs of it, that when I get to Lands Commission, I want to do a search. The moment I put in my search, I get it from survey, I get it from commission, and I get it from title. Then I get. But today you still have to go and continue paying a survey, go and pay a commission, and go and pay a survey. So these are not things that is welcoming. So they should. What I'm saying is that if it has not got getting to stable, then it should get there. These are just rhetoric.
All
because
right.
they will say it is beautiful, but at the end of the day, it is not done the way
Very
it
well.
is expected.
Very
They
well.
should do it in a certain way.
Very
that
well.
we shall at least see and also feel it. So that
very
we
well.
say that they have done the right thing.
Very well. Ni Note Aduma, this afternoon we appreciate your time for joining us for this massive explanation. Thank you very much.
Thank
We'll come
you
back
very
again.
much. You're welcome.
Abusiafo Borofumu Edu. Ni atiane se ni ene na hwe nkomo no. Na omampani abedi eche Dr. Bawumia wakasa dia to dwa se wo be ma mpani a obehwe mansase ho mansotwe a ama ne homene so wo krom ha ne to atwa no ene ni ko ba ho komo sesa ahemfo no mate a sa freelance no system o de ba any registration na obey ni free no lands registration no omo je ne say ni de o kan nyina ne se he ya ate won pese be na man yosem na ifiti John Rollins abreso omo ye omo kan ho asem sa me wo sabreso omo kan ye but ya na implementation no se omo de omo no kan wi a se ye se do ano don wire bi ngo won be implement na ne hia ti de o hwe ne se sansam a wakan de eye welcoming news eye pa se betimi aboa mama nsotwe won sase ho nsem no eso atwade a why not ye nyina ye begya tomata akire